Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Cosmic Theater. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl. Now, the real Billy Wlder. Roll tape.
Time now for a special edition of Cosmic Theater. We're going to pay homage to the real Billy Wlder. Now, the well-known Billy Wlder recently passed away at age 95, and of course he created a number of masterpieces such as Double Indemnity, Lost Weekend, Sunset Boulevard, and Witness for the Prosecution, just to name a few. But the real Billy Wlder was his older brother. The Billy Wlder we know was born Samuel Wlder in Austria back in 1906. But his mother was enamored of Buffalo Bill Cody, so she called him Billy. But she had an older son who was born William Wlder in 1904. Now, I don't know if she called him Billy also, but there were two Billys running around the household. In the 1940s, when the real Billy Wlder came to Hollywood and his younger brother had already established himself, he first of all used the name William Wlder in the 1944 film The Great Flammarion, starring Erich von Stroheim. Thereafter, he switched to the more picturesque name of W. Lee Wlder and produced a succession of ultra-low budget but always intriguing films in the horror, mystery, sci-fi genre. And I should always point out that while they were low budget, the plots were interesting, and they were bolstered by solid acting, and often had a twist ending. We're going to see a compilation of some of his films right now, beginning with the 1954 sci-fi flick, Killers from Space, starring Peter Graves and John Merrick, followed by The Great Flammarion from 1944 with Erich von Stroheim and Mary Beth Hughes, followed by Phantom from Space from 1953, starring Noreen Nash, followed by the 1954 film The Snow Creature, starring Paul Langton, and ending up with the 1955 mystery The Big Bluff, starring John Bromfield and Max Palmer. Now, roll!
Considering the fact that you did not survive the crash. What do you mean? The mechanism of your heart had ceased to function. It was necessary for us to revive it. You were dead.
I was dead. So that's what they were doing. You didn't even try to help the pilot. Why did you save me?
Because we had an important need of your services.
Such as?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta. It occupies the fourth position in relation to this, our sun.
Yes, go on.
During the 23rd time rotation, our sun began to die. So, during the succeeding generations, as our planet began to cool, vegetation began to disappear. Our eyes developed to this state to combat the ever-growing darkness. We were forced to migrate.
You left your planet?
Where? We invaded these neighboring planets. They were nearer to our sun.
So many of you.
All of us, well over 1 billion. There were feeble attempts to stop us, but we were prepared for such contingencies. And now that our sun is about to completely expire, we must move again in order to survive. It is the only planet in this solar system capable of supporting our civilization.
This is fantastic. Over 1 billion of you trying to come here to Earth.
We have no alternative. We have been putting our plan to work for some time. At the proper moment, the invasion will be launched from our platforms, which are being readied in space.
Eric von Straheim and Mary Beth Hughes, the great Flammarion.
We had a date, remember? I always keep my dates.
I tried to get there.
3 months weren't long enough to see your mother in Minnesota. You were so busy at home at that phony address that you
That's it. It was too long. Oh, I was wrong to marry and all wrong. I know that now. But I waited for you and then Eddie came along. But I never stopped thinking about you, never.
I know how it is. You haunted me too.
Every minute you were away from me made me more happy. I'm so glad you've come.
That's why I'm here. I've come to get you. Of course, it was different before. Fine hotels, nothing but the best.
We'll have it all again, just the two of us.
Don't believe her.
It'll be just like it used to be.
Don't trust her.
How about you two together?
Just as a plan.
Yes. We'll go back to the States, get a new act. We'll be a headliner. Then we'll be in Leipzig.
And you'll be happy.
Of course.
Not have everything.
Everything you want. It's all right.
You go away. You don't belong to this country.
We don't understand each other, don't we?
Yes, I understand. But this one time you keep your date.
You wouldn't. You couldn't.
I'm sure you.
No, think. I'll never screw you. Ever.
That's right.
Look, just let me go. I'll give you back your money. Who wants it?
You won't need any now.
So what do you have? I'll tell him you're killed. I'll tell him you're a murderer.
And what are you? I'm the last man you'll ever see.
Why, you poor sucker. How can anyone love you? A fat, bull neck, a squinty eye. You're old, you're ugly. Even the touch of you makes me sick. I've hated you, and I've always hated you.
That was your present speech, Connie.
Keep away from me. Keep away from me.
Noreen Nash, Phantom from Space.
Jumpy, we want you to live. Don't you understand? Can't you see? Can't you say something, anything, in any language?
Speak up!
Listen, everybody. He's in the lab with me now. He's in the lab with me now. The door's unlocked. Hurry, he's having trouble breathing. I don't think he can last much longer. And please, don't let Phoenix get at him. And walk in quietly.
Right, Jim.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Nobody wants to hurt you.
I've tried to reason with him. I really understand what he says to you.
Wait a minute. I'll try his code. I think I remember it right. They're plugging the ultraviolet light.
Oh! Now we have the snow creature. Be careful. Be very careful. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Just capture him. Oh no! Use a stun gun. Don't kill him.
He's rather curious, Sergeant. The cause of death, pulmonary embolism.
The Big Bluff, starring John Blomfield.
Heart attack. Died about 10 o'clock. Perhaps a little earlier, a little later. Hard to say exactly. Shot after her heart stopped beating. This is Harold. You mean she was dead when that shot was fired? No question about it. The shot was fired into a corpse. Well, see you later at headquarters, Sergeant.
Now we know it couldn't have been suicide.
Whoever wanted to kill her didn't know she was already dead. I'm perfectly willing to do anything you say. But what can you do if you prove someone shot? Can anyone be held for murder? Can anyone be sent to the gas chamber for shooting a corpse? Right. I thought we'd settle this thing. Let me have the tie, Frank. Is this the tie you left in Mrs. Darvell's cabin? That's it. Thank you. Let's go. Go? Go where? To headquarters. You're being booked for murder. What are you talking about? My wife died a natural death. You know that. And I was in Palm Springs, 100 miles away. You know that, too. That's correct, Mr. DeVere. That's why we're taking you along. You admitted Mrs. Darvell was blackmailing you. Yes. Then we better get along. Or do you want to confess here? Confess? Confess what? To the murder of Fritzy Darvell. Fritzy Darvell? That's impossible. Fritzy couldn't have been murdered. She was found strangled in cabin 15, Three Palms Motel in Palm Springs. Wait a minute. Listen. I didn't kill her. I wasn't even with her. Believe me, Fulmer, I can explain everything. You've already explained. No. That was just an alibi. I can tell you who killed Fritzy, though. It was her husband. She left him. He was jealous. He threatened to kill her. Bring him there. Make him talk. We can't do that. He was in an automobile accident about an hour ago. He died on the way to the hospital. But if he's dead, how can I... Fulmer, you're not going to charge me with a murder I didn't commit.
Yes, we are. You bet we are.
Hey, I'm innocent.
What a doofus! I framed myself for murder! Okay, is this one example of one of those intriguing twist endings in a W. Lee Wlder film? Now, on the Ruehl scale, where first magnitude's best, 10th magnitude worst, the films of the real Billy Wlder earn a collective 4th magnitude rating. Some were better, others worse, but always interesting. And on Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion, we will continue to show clips from the films of the real Billy Wlder. Yes.
Now, until next time, may the power of the cosmos be with you. Yes, yes, yes. For the real Billy Wlder.